My name is Mary Spurgeon, and I am speaking on behalf of Omaha Together One Community, or OTOC. OTOC is a coalition of 30 religious congregations and community groups in the Omaha area. Over 4 years ago, during listening sessions in our congregations, we heard from people that their children and friends were going without health care because they fell within the coverage gap under the Affordable Care Act. OTOC, with many others, worked for 4 years to fix that problem by asking our state to expand Medicaid to cover the nearly 100,000 people who fell in this gap. These people, our sons and daughters and neighbors, have yet to be covered. But we also have heard stories of hard-working Nebraskans who did obtain coverage through the ACA, which has allowed them to stay healthy while they finish their degree or job training so they could qualify for a better job with group health insurance. The ACA has worked well for many of our families. Today, it is the ACA that is itself under threat of complete repeal. This, in spite of the fact that access to decent health care is deemed a moral imperative by every one of the major faith traditions in Nebraska. From Catholic social teachings to the Methodist Book of Discipline to Lutheran social statements, our faith traditions agree that to respect the dignity of the human person, we must assure that people have reasonable access to decent, affordable health care. Our faith communities do not look at people and ask if they are worthy of care. The three Abrahamic faiths operate under the assumption that we are all made in God's image and everyone is worthy. As congregations and individuals within those congregations, we examine ourselves to see if we are living out the responsibility to care for one another. We are connected to one another in ways we often do not realize. To repeal the Affordable Care Act without an as good or better plan immediately replacing it would be an immoral act against both individual well-being and the common good of this nation. The groups which have signed this letter, and others we know in the Nebraska community, are willing to share the resources and time to suggest fixes to the ACA or any bill that might be crafted to replace it. OTOC does not care what it is called, or who it is named after, or who gets the credit. We care that if the ACA is repealed, that it be replaced with a plan that is as good or better, and that the replacement be done simultaneously with any repeal. Other industrialized nations have figured out how to act morally in regard to making sure that their citizens have health care. The United States of America can do it too. Thank you.